HOA built a bridge across my property. It collapsed while they were walking on it. The creek behind my house wasn't just a trickle of water. It was my sanctuary. Its gentle gurgle drowned out the noise of Karen Meadows, our overzealous HOA who seemed to think my wildflower garden and unpainted fence were crimes against suburbia. I'm Jake, 32, a mechanic who bought this fixer-upper for its quiet, not its rulebook. But Karen Meadows had other plans. Last spring, their president, Linda Voss, decided my creek was communal property and built a shoddy wooden bridge across it to unite the neighborhood. No permission, no discussion, just a bridge cutting through my land like a scar. Linda, with her clipboard and perpetual scowl, claimed it was for community access. She rallied half the neighborhood, promising picnics and shared sunsets. I argued it was my property, my deed clear as day, but Linda's voice carried louder than reason. "Jake, don't be selfish," she'd say, her smile sharp as a blade. "This is for everyone. Everyone except me, apparently." The bridge went up in a weekend, crooked planks, loose nails, a disaster waiting to happen. I warned them. They laughed. Tensions simmered for months. Neighbors I'd once shared beers with now avoided my eyes, siding with Linda's vision of unity. My complaints to the county went nowhere. Bureaucracy moves slower than molasses. Then came Ethan, a lanky 17-year-old from down the street, hired by Linda to maintain the bridge. He was a good kid, quiet, always tinkering with tools. He'd linger by the creek, apologizing for the HOA's overreach. "They don't listen, Jake," he'd mutter, tightening a bolt. I liked Ethan. He was caught in the middle, just trying to earn a buck. The breaking point came on a humid June evening. Linda organized a community crossing to celebrate the bridge's 6-month anniversary. Neighbors gathered, kids clutching balloons, Linda beaming like she'd built the Golden Gate. I stood on my porch, arms crossed, watching them file onto my property. Ethan was there, toolbox in hand, looking uneasy. The bridge groaned under the weight of a dozen people. I shouted, "It's not safe." Linda spun around, eyes flashing. "Stop scaring everyone, Jake. This is our bridge." That's when Ethan stepped forward, voice trembling. "He's right, Ms. Voss. I told you the supports are weak." The crowd hushed. Linda's face reddened. "You're a kid, Ethan. Stay out of this." But Ethan wasn't backing down. He dropped his toolbox, the clatter echoing, and pointed at the sagging planks. "I warned you months ago. You didn't listen." The air crackled with tension. Linda stepped toward Ethan, her clipboard raised like a shield. I moved closer, heart pounding, ready to intervene. The crowd murmured, some siding with Linda, others with me. A neighbor yelled, "Jake's just being a jerk." Another snapped, "Linda's the one who ignored him." The bridge creaked louder, a sickening snap splitting the air. People froze. Then chaos. The middle plank gave way. Linda screamed, grabbing Ethan's arm. I lunged forward, catching a neighbor's kid before she fell into the creek. Splinters flew, water splashed, and the bridge collapsed in a heap of broken wood. Linda and Ethan landed in the shallow water, soaked but unhurt. The crowd scattered, some helping, others shouting blame. I stood there, chest heaving, staring at the wreckage of Linda's unity. But the twist came after. Ethan, dripping wet, pulled a crumpled letter from his pocket. It was from his late grandfather, a surveyor who'd worked on Karen Meadows decades ago. The letter revealed the creek wasn't communal, it was mine, legally and historically. Ethan had found it in his attic, kept quiet out of fear of Linda's wrath. "I should have spoken up sooner," he said, voice breaking. His confession shifted everything. Neighbors who'd cheered Linda now questioned her. The HOA's iron grip loosened. The fallout was brutal. Linda resigned, humiliated, her dream of control shattered. The neighborhood fractured. Some apologized to me. Others doubled down, blaming me for the collapse. I rebuilt my fence, higher this time, and planted more wildflowers. Ethan stopped by often, helping me fix up the place. He was no longer just the kid with the toolbox. He was the one who dared to speak truth. The bridge's collapse didn't just break wood, it broke trust. Karen Meadows was never the same. Some saw me as the villain, others as the victim. The creek still flows, but it carries the weight of that day. I walk by it now, wondering if unity was ever possible in a place so quick to divide. What do you think? Who was right? Who was wrong? And can a community ever heal after such a rift?